Hey guys, today I am going to show you how I recreated Beyonce's homecoming logo. So the first thing that I did was I went on Google to look up the actual logo to try to see if I could recreate it. I went to look for the panther that I saw at the top to see if this was the same one that I wanted to use or not, and it looked kind of like the correct one that I wanted to use, but eventually I think I tried to just recreate most of the symbols and things like that, just trying to see if I could get some of the same symbols. This is the triangle that's in the middle for the BAK logo. I was looking for it because I noticed that the actual triangle has like a little a part at the top, and I wanted to make it to make it exactly like that one, and I didn't see one that I liked at all. I wanted to make the triangle as real and as like it was on the actual logo. So I eventually just was looking to see if there was any logos that I could maybe copy and take that middle symbol from. So I actually here I recreated it, but I'm gonna show you all how I uploaded and how I came up with the logo. So when you are in Cricut, when you're in Cricut, you're gonna click on upload, and then you wanting to click on browse. So I click simple because it just helps me with the colors. It takes away, larger colors at one time. So I went ahead and I just started taking away the colors that I didn't need. And eventually I came up with, with the logo that you will see. Make sure that you go into the actual logo and just delete anything that you want cut out. Most of it took a little time for me, but just being consistent with making sure that the logo is exactly how you want it, and you'll be able to create it very well. Okay, and when it came down to the actual letters, my best friend, she wanted a B and R, so I wanted to erase the letters. So I went ahead and I got the eraser on Cricut, and I just simply erased those letters. I left of course, I left the triangle, but I erased all of the letters just so that I can make hers a B and a R on there. And then you can do that. The font, there are different kinds of fonts that you can use that will show up very, very good. And it'll work. I also erased a little bit of the corner, but this is just me showing you what I actually did. That top yellow part at the top too, I actually erased that too because I was like, that's too much to actually weed out when I get to printing it out on my Cricut. So this is me going it back into Cricut with a template. I picked just, just a shirt because the templates, they'll just show up on the templates anyway. I clicked it. I clicked what I created or what I edited. I'm sorry, what I edited, and I added it to the canvas so that I could go ahead and insert my B and the letter R that my friend wanted. I resized it to make it show to see what it would actually look like on Cricut. You could do it. Just grab the little arrow down at the corner. Cricut has this new thing with the ticks. I haven't seen this part before, but anyway, I took the text, I did a B and a R, and the actual font that I think I ended up using. I think I searched for quite a few just to see if it could give it that bold look. I sized the font, I put it in there just to make sure that it would look good, that it would look all right. And then that's it. And I went and I got an R as well. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make it look a little bit more real. I'm going to change the colors of the B and the R to the ones that show up on Beyonce's hoodie. And just so once I'm done with it, I can send it as a mock-up to my friend and just be like, hey, is this how you want it? Is this what you wanted it to look like? So she can see in real time the actual colors that it will show. And the next thing that I'm going to do is I am going to try and see if I can get this triangle another color. So what I do here is I duplicate my first image. I go and click on contour, and then what I'm getting ready to do is I'm going to hide. You see at the bottom it'll say show all contours. I'm going to hide all contours, and then the only one that I'm gonna pick will be the triangle, and then it'll show up for it. So I'm gonna hide them all, click that one, take that one off, make sure I got the triangle in the middle, and then it'll just show the triangle. I'm gonna change the color. I'm going to desize it just a little bit so it can look like it's there's like a border around it per se, or a background. I'm going to size it up a little, and then it's going to show just like that. So like I said, just putting the items in real color and showing you exactly what they will look like on a shirt is very helpful for the customer to determine whether or not they want to change colors or anything like that. Periodically while I am doing my projects, I definitely save in Cricut because Cricut has this thing where like if I'm not using it for a while, it'll just automatically go and update, and then I would lose whatever that I'm working on. Matter of fact, they need to fix that. It would lose, it'll say save now or you'll lose your items, but I lose them anyway. So yeah, I've learned that lesson. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to find, that top piece. I go over to the shapes, and that top piece that the panther was holding on to, I'm just going to put something simple right there. I'm going to you go over to my shapes, and I got this like this little bar. I grabbed it and I actually took it down so that it will show up under the panther's hands. So the only thing I did was I took off the lock and then I resized it to actually look like the panther was holding on to it. And it worked out pretty good. The only thing I did was I also changed the color of it. I made it a new color as well, and that actually helps. When you're determining which colors to use and which items to put into your jacket or your shirt or your design or whatever it is that you're making. I just play around with stuff a lot, and just see what I like and what I don't. So I just put that bar right there. I made it look as real as possible. Made it look exactly like the jacket, to the best of my ability. I also saw that there were some other items that I wanted to add into the design because, like I say, it's for my friend. And if she calls and is like, hey, can you recreate? And I'm always like, yeah, not knowing if I can or not, but I always try. I always try with her. And like I said, I saw that there were I believe some stars, if I'm not mistaken. I believe there were some stars also on the image. So I go back over to the shapes, I grab a star. Soon as it comes up, I resize it because I want the stars to go on the triangle, exactly how it showed on the image. I wanted to go on the triangle, so I put a star there, and then with that star, the only thing I'm going to do is grab it and click duplicate. So it'll give me two. Bring the other one over here, and I placed it. I also saw that it was Balmain at the bottom of the triangle, but her name is Be Rich. So guess what? I'm gonna put Be Rich in there. And I'm gonna resize it. I am taking the lock off, of course, so that I can resize it and I can get it exactly how I think that she would actually want it. Eventually I think I went ahead and I made it a new color, or put it all black, I believe. Yeah, I'm gonna just change all of them to black so that it'll show good. My stars, the name, just making it look real. She also wanted it to say, I've been getting to the money. So, and she wanted that on the back. So, of course, I went ahead and did her I've been getting to the money so that it'll be on the back. And of course, I want to say I think I'm going to do it in black, but and those commas are actually supposed to be periods. But I'm going to resize it, put it on the back, make sure that I get it how I want her to have it, and then I'm going to do a little screenshot or I take a picture of this and I send it to her and I be like, hey, is this what you wanted? And as soon as I did, she was like, you the best. You the best, friend. You the best. You know exactly what I wanted. Here you go.